How's it going? This is Ren, brought to you live from Southeast Idaho. Hope you're having a good day. Um, I wanted to have a frank conversation about Empower Network. Is Empower Network washed up? And I hear a lot of negative things out there. Not a lot, a little bit. Even people that have been in Empower Network, they say, oh, it's, they jump onto a new thing and hope that that's going to be the magical, silver bullet, magic beans that are going to solve all their problems. And quite honestly, it's kind of thrown me a little bit. I thought, you know, um, and I've had to sort through it. And I've come to the conclusion. Heard this quote one time. They said, "I'd rather follow somebody with vision." I think Chris Jones said this. I'd rather follow somebody with vision than anything else. It doesn't matter about the pretty website or if you're wearing a suit, but if somebody has vision, I'd much rather follow someone with vision than anything else. And I think of the band YouTube, Rolling Stones, what are the big ones that have been out there for a long time? Aerosmith. If you listen, if you watch a YouTube video right when they started, they were horrible. They were awful. They didn't sound very good at all. But they stuck with it. They stuck with each other and all of a sudden started producing great music. And I think the reason why is because they stuck with each other. You have these one-hit wonders that come out with one song or two songs, and then they get their egos, and then they split up with the band and try to find something new. And I think this happens in this industry, the home-based business industry. You'll have people that'll do it and they'll do it, but then they'll jump onto another opportunity, and that other opportunity, quite honestly, has success for the first 60 to 90 days. They'll have a huge bump because everyone starts going over to it, but then their numbers start tanking. So Empower Network's been around for years and has huge vision associated to it and huge leaders associated to it. And um, so that's just something that really stood out to me. The other thing I want to talk about is there's a book. Chris Record talks about this a little bit. There's a book, I don't even know the title, but it talks about 10x your business. And what it talks about in there is it says salespeople will have a great month, but then they'll drift and their sales will go down. And they blame leads, they blame the company, and sometimes they'll end up quitting or going on to something else. And you know, when reality, ups and downs are normal part of it, and it's um, yeah, are the normal part of it. And I think some of this happens with Empower Network or some of these things. You know, when in reality you realize that you're just not putting the effort that you did before. And you realize that in reality there are ups and downs. So anyway, just wanted to if you have any other questions, you can always visit my website, renbell.com, or message me on Facebook. And hope you have a great day, and bye for now.